Oh, look at that. Shit, we're on. Day one. Starting in, what's it called? Oban. We spent like an hour walking all the gear from the jetty all the way around to the beach and had a couple of pies and off we go. Cha-cha. First piss of the day. First beach landing. Got wet feet and it's cold. But sure, happy days. Jesus. Sure. To not being a rope head anymore. Yeah, boy. Fucking hell. But it probably shouldn't burn these because they'll fucking stink. Yeah. Fucking gone. Except for the beast. The beast. Jesus Christ. Yeah, yeah. Alright, we'll do it. Yeah, so day 2 at Ocean Beach. We just tried to get out from the beach as the set hit and I got soaked and Brody's still trying to figure it out, but yeah, it's a big old ocean. A couple metre swells, good time. There's Ocean Beach, the point where we came from yesterday, and we're heading off to Chew Tobacco Beach over that way, I think. Sure. Pretty big day today. No, actually, I only paddled like 7 k's round to Chew Tobacco Bay. Yeah, spent most of the day sleeping in the hut trying to get the fire going. It's pretty bloody wet. Sack of coal luckily, but yeah, other than that we would have been buggered. And goes from wet to cold to sunny days. Pretty unreal. We made it. East Cape. East Cape done and dusted. And 2 and a bit metre swell. Maybe 3. She's big. She's big. A little bit nerve wracking. There we go. Coming to the end of day 3. We paddled into Port Adventure. Around that headland over there. Right round to Port Adventure Hunter's Hut, which was a nice hut, just a bit cold and kind of not the sun. So we paddled across the bay. There's another hut over here, so should be a nicer place to stay for the night. Back's pretty sore, but yeah, nice low K days. It's good. There we go. Right, end of day 4. GoPro died, so we couldn't actually do any filming today, but a wee bit of fluffy swell around the point. We paddled from Port Adventure around to, I can't remember the name of this hut actually. Doesn't have a name on it. Yeah, close to Lords River. And then I think tomorrow we're going to paddle to Lords River, go for a hoon up there. Listening to the radio tonight, finally got that to work. Got a fishing boat to figure it out. Should be pretty rough on Saturday, Sunday and Tuesday, so we're going to try to do that long haul stretch from, what's it called, Toi Toi Bay around to Port Pegasus on that day, but we'll see how we go. It could be a hunker down for a few days. We've got Thai red curry going on, bunch of veggies, shitload of chocolate. Don't think my bowel's ever been so happy in my life. Been vegetarian for the last 8 days. Wow, look at me now. Some goon, salt and pepper, and away we go. But big day at the books. Where are we?
Little Curry.
Little Curry. Probably wrong pronunciation. Cruisy day yesterday. We got there at 12. Spent most of the day sleeping by the fire. Had another big veggie curry. And now we're going to make the monstrosity of a paddle round to Lord's River.
Yeah.
And spend
Really early start today.
a really early start.
11
We're
o'clock on the water.
11 o'clock on the water. But well, we did our push-ups though, so we're going to be jacked by the end of this, hopefully. That's the theory anyway. Gotta love a theory. Yeah, oosh. Dropped the gear off at Surveyor's Flat Hut. I'm going to go for a paddle up Lord's River. No books. We've only got one book and I've nearly finished it. So go have a look at the hut on the other side and see if they've got any books. But we took all the gear out and these boats are amazingly different to handle when they're not full of stuff. Pretty cool. Unreal. Jesus. Ugh, cooked.
Mango time.
Mango. Oh fuck, I want me some mango. Oh, you beauty. Slightly damp, but good. I don't think the GoPro's really picking it up, but this bush is really cool.
Love a good bush.
Love a good bush. Lord's River, Hunter's Hut.
We're not stealing anything.
We're not. Except for a book.
And a chopping board.
And a chopping board. But book mainly. We came for the book. It's a mint. It's exactly the same as every other hut.
I came for the book.
Came for the book. Oh, beanie. Do you need a beanie? It's raining. And there's bush. Bit of West Coast bush. Pretty unreal. What else have we got? Exactly the same as every other hut we've stayed in the last week. But tucked away in a cool little spot. Hidden from the river. Lord's River. Hut's just tucked away in the bush. Very, very well hidden. We almost paddled past it. Pretty cool. Had the tide pushing us in and now we're going to have to paddle out against it, which will be a mission.
It's fucking windy.
It's cold. It's windy.
Day 6.
Day 6.
Day 6.
And we're paddling to where?
Big Curry Bay.
Big Curry Bay. It's windy. There's like a 2-metre swell around the corner. And it's fucking cold. Woo. That's about all I have to say.
Loving
Any more?
Nah.
Nah. Woohoo. Oh, that looks like shit on this camera. You can't zoom. How was the last leg, Brody?
Spicy.
Spicy.
A little bit spicy.
What we have? 25 knots at one point maybe. And then we had some swell coming from both directions. It was extra choppy and spicy. Spicy is definitely the good word. And this is Big Curry Bay.
Found a friend.
We found a friend. This is Baz, the seal. Looks very offended by our appearance. Sure. Oh, fix the rudder. Day 7, where are we?
Big Curry Bay hut. Baz,
We got Baz the seal and the sea lion somewhere that are going to stop us from getting out. We've got to paddle 35 k's.
Woohoo.
Woohoo. Been struggling on 10k days, so 35 is going to be fun. It's windy, decent swell. We're excited. Woo. So excited. So fucking excited.
Well, we're at the Brothers.
Over there somewhere. 2 islands. And all the tide was funneling between the gap.
It was scary.
It was big. Really fucking big. Jesus. That's about it. It was big.
Harry, the surf of a lifetime.
At the surf of a lifetime. It was not the surf of a lifetime. The most scared I've been in a very long time.
Woo.
We just made it around Whale Passage around the corner. Decided to get out and stretch our legs. That was big mish. And this is poor Pegasus. The sun's come out. We're stretching the legs because God, I'm stiff. And yeah, pretty cool spot. Pretty cool indeed. My back hurts a lot. But other than that, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Fucking aye. Fucking aye. Cheer. We made it.
Woohoo.
Woohoo. The hut's just over here, there somewhere. What do you reckon, Brody?
30 k's, it's fucking sore.
35 k's, actually, yeah, we really stitched ourselves up there.
I heard.
Which is like nothing in sea kayaking world, but it still hurts. My glutes. We got a mean haul of fish, bunch of blue cod. One fish that I don't know what it is, but I'm sure it's not endangered. Should be right. It's gonna be tasty. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Protein.
Protein. Good stuff. Sure. We're gonna paddle over to the surveyor's track at the top of Pegasus. There's a super gnarly southerly going on. So we're gonna get there real quick, walk up the track, and then probably take hours to get back, but we shall see. It's cold as well. It's been not southerly the whole time. And now it is, we're cold. But it's all good. Cha-cha.
We're sitting at the top of Bald Cone. Some lovely weather. It's currently hailing a little bit. It's bloody stunning. We'll crouch under this little rock, waiting for the hail to fly off.
It's just coming strong.
Yeah.
It's rough, it's nuts.
Really rough. Really rough. We're glad we're not out there at the moment. Looks like California. Woo. Well, we found a big fucking rock. Massive. Photographer Harry.
Fuck, I wish I had part of the lens. We're under a big rock that's not sitting on very much. It's gnarly. Really fucking gnarly. That's
And scenic as fuck. We're going caving now.
oh, he made it!
We made it. We made it to potty.
There we go. Yeah, I don't know if the GoPro can see that. Potty, nah, can, fuck yeah. Oh shit.
Tippity top. Let's not get blown off. Yeah, shit.
You know, good.
It's pretty.
God damn. God damn.
It's even prettier than me.
How good. How good. God, it's just so good. It's so cool.
I broke granite. I'm so strong.
GoPro update.
It's wet.
It's wet.
Cold.
Cold.
Great.
Great. We're trying to climb Gog and Magog, and it was not bad when we started, but now there's a massive wall of black coming off the westerly, so I think we're going to get soaked. And the merino thermals not standing up at all. The bush bashing hasn't been too bad. We found a bit of a track. Well, I don't know if it's a deer track, because I don't know how the fuck deer would live out here. Yeah, we're going to see if the shower passes or if it's just going to piss down the whole time. Cha-cha. Oh my god.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to Stuart Island.
Stuart Island. Why didn't they put this on the brochure? It's way nicer. Although I think I should... Why am I on a wide angle? We've made an edit. We're no longer on wide angle. We're on the linear function. Makes everything look better. Yeah, look at Brody. 10 times better. Oh! Or even more pretty, even without your fucking dream. Alright, now, oh yeah, that looks wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Big crack. Nearly at the top-ish. The wind doesn't blow us off. Fuck yeah! Holy shit, this is unreal. going up there.
We've been up there actually.
We've been up there actually. But this is for the video. Going up there. Made it back to the boat. The tide's gone out, so we're gonna have to do a bit of dragging, but they haven't gone anywhere. Should be sweet. This is what we went through to get out. It's like neck deep Manuka, and I think it's Hebe. Yeah. But we came down a track on this side, which was way easier than going over here. Sure. And there's, I don't know what that is. You can't really see it on the GoPro off in the distance. Pretty cool. Nice to have got that done. Definitely the highlight so far, I reckon. Tide's out. Really out. Kaboom! How sick. Oh my god. We're out here. It's windy. Really fucking windy. Jesus Christ. Oh shit. Good morning. Or should we say afternoon? I wouldn't know. I don't know the time. What's the time, Brody?
2:30.
2:30. Day 10. It doesn't actually look that bad outside, but it's probably pummeling, well, is pummeling the west coast, so we can't get around. And it's gonna get rougher tomorrow, and then extra rough on Saturday when the hunters are leaving. So we're gonna potentially catch a lift out with them, hopefully. But yeah, we're gonna, when we use their radio to get everything, because our 5-watt ones aren't doing it, and so we're just hanging out in the hut for 3 days, reading for the first time in a very long time. Anything to add on that vivid expression? Is this foggy? I can't tell.
Oh, I can still read, Mum.
You can still read, yeah. Brody's read a book and a half, and I've read 2 books. It's fucking groundbreaking. Yeah. Absolutely revolutionary, actually. And the wet wood, the little stove, we've been burning wet rather. Doesn't burn very well. Does burn, but doesn't burn well. Like, no heat, 0 heat. So yeah.
It's been drying for 3 days.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, yeah. Clothes are still drying. Still dry. Chat. That's it. Sure. Sure. That's the sign out, right? Oh, real chilly. Oh, well, I can't get the GoPro angle. There we go.
No real chili.
No real chilly.
That's good.
White man. Sure. Wow. We caught the guy who stole our fish. Sure. Does shoot straight. Fuck that pig. Weather update day 11. We have a southerly, which is going pretty fucking gnarly, and at like a 2 or 3 meter swell. And then we have a norwesterly, which is also like capping like hell. Yeah. Opinions?
Good weather.
Good weather. Well, look, we've been in Port Pegasus for 4 days.
4 or 5 days?
5 days. 4 or 5.
4 or 5.
By tomorrow it'll be 6. And yeah,
Maybe longer.
maybe longer. If the weather's good in the long range forecast, we might stay and have a crack, but if it's not, I don't think we'll spend much longer here. Hitchhike back with the hunting boys, who occasionally drop off fish, which is pretty sweet. Do something cool. Oh shit. Cha.
What's happened there?
We're going to go see the hunters. We can hitchhike out tomorrow. We checked the weather. It's 50 knots, 5 meter swell. It's big, so I think we're going to get the fuck out of here. They offered us some drugs. which we didn't take. And then they gave us some beers. So the paddle back in like 40 knot winds was 50 knot winds. Yeah, it was 50 knot according to Brody. That was very exciting. Yeah, all in all though, it's nice to get out safely. We're cleaning the hut, drying all our shit, and we've got to be there early to help pack the boat. But it's nice to have an emergency getaway. Yeah, sure. Great trip, wonderful trip.
Yes,
had a great time. But yeah, we'll be back next year. Sure.
Woohoo.
Woohoo.
I read 3 books. Oh my god.
Day 12. We're in the North Pegasus Hunter's Hut. We're all packed up and we're ready to kind of get out of here.
We're going.
We're gapping it.
Unfortunately, the weather gods
Don't-
pulled a big fuck you.
They hate us.
They hate us.
Yeah.
It's all good. We'll be back. We'll blow them over next year.
Yeah, we're going to be paddling out into what looks like a good 30-35 knots of headwind the entire way back to the other Hunter's Hut.
It's only 4Ks, but I think it'll take an hour.
It's going to be fun. Last little push to get out of here. Sure. Woo-hoo.
There we go.
Final GoPro update. We are back in Bluff. We have survived. We had a rowdy as fuck crossing over the Fobo Strait.
6 metres.
6 metres swell, 60 odd knots of wind.
It was big.
It's very big. It was
I wouldn't
scary.
define it as sea kayaking weather actually. I'd say it's
Not even
treacherous.
boat. Yeah, not even boat.
Yeah, that's a good point. Good fun.
Yes.
Did you enjoy the trip, Bodie? Did you have fun?
Oh, I love the trip, yes. It was
I
good
had fun too.
Would have
Which is
been
the
better.
goal.
Yeah, would have
All
been better
about.
if we could get around, but you know, Mother
That's
Nature
next
had
year.
other plans. It's still windy as fuck
I'm freezing.
and it's very cold. Sure.